Hi, I'm Sedalia. Welcome to my channel, Dawnward Dog Yoga. Thanks for joining me in my continuing journey to improve my teaching skills and to offer a little bit of movement to you. So today's practice will be really low to the earth. Blocks are I always find them helpful to have, whether they're blocks or something hard like a book. That could work too. Also to sit, if you like to elevate your hips, you could sit on a pillow or a blanket, fold up blanket, or the block if you have that. So go ahead, if you have any of those items, put it under your sitting bones. And if you don't have a block or a blanket or some kind of book, that's okay too. Sitting directly on the earth is perfect. So coming into a seated position, I invite you to bring the kind of that opposite foot in front, the foot that feels maybe a little bit more awkward. And if you're sitting, however you're sitting, really feel that connection with the sitting bones, either on the blanket or block or on the earth. Really feel rooted. Lifting your spine, so there's this sense of integrity in your back. Creating space between your shoulders and your ears, and just feeling kind of this length in your body from your sitting bones right to the top of your head. Hands resting gently on your thighs. And if it's comfortable for you, go ahead and close your eyes. We'll just be here for a couple of minutes just to find some center. Bring our awareness within, into this moment, into our practice. Bringing focus to your anchor and whatever that is for you today. Often it's the breath. So either the breath through your nose, in your chest, or in your belly. Feeling that movement or that air, the coolness. Perhaps your anchor today is the sound, a sound in your space. Maybe the furnace is humming, or the refrigerator, or there are birds. An anchor could also be some touch, a sense of touch, so your fingers on your lap, or if you're seated in a chair, it could be your feet on the earth. So whatever your anchor is today, I invite you to bring awareness to that. And really bringing your attention to your anchor. That place of home where you can always return when you've wandered away, reconnecting at any time. Reminder to soften the face. Really be intentional with that. Creating space in your jaw, between your eyebrows and your cheeks. Coming back to your anchor if your mind is moved elsewhere. And what is it like to put a slight smile on your face? The sense of gratitude for showing up, for being here. Just carving out these few minutes in your day for you, for some mindful movement. Coming back to your anchor, take 3 breaths, slow and steady. And after your third breath, open your eyelashes, your eyes, maybe bat your eyes open. And just take some slight movement here in your upper body, feeling a little bit playful as we move together. No need to be serious in our yoga practice. And if you're seated with your legs crossed, I invite you to undo the crossing and bring the opposite foot in front so that we really try to maintain some balance and symmetry in our bodies. So bringing your arms out in front of you, extending your elbows, we're going to open our fingers really wide. So really feel the expansion between the digits, the thumb and the forefinger and all the other fingers. And now flick your fingers as if you're flicking water away from you. Maybe you're imagining flicking water on a family member or a close friend or a pet. So flick, 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 really opening and closing your fingers. And inhale, as you're flicking, raise your arms to the sky, perhaps look up at your fingers. And now exhale, lower your arms towards the earth. And let's do that one more time. Flick, 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 lifting your arms, gazing up at your fingertips. And then exhale, releasing your arms towards the earth. Flick, 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 and then releasing your fingertips. Shaking up our wrists a little bit. Again, bring your arms out in front, bending at the elbows so that our palms are facing each other and our elbows are lifted. Being mindful always of the space between your shoulders and your ears, making fists with your palms, and now bringing your fists in towards each other. So the fists are coming in towards the center of your body and really feeling that stretch on the outside of the wrist. So wrist curls here. Think about stretching this part of our body out that maybe doesn't get a lot of attention. We're on our devices quite a bit. Most of us are, I am anyways, and on computers. So it's really good to bring some mindful movement into our wrists. So do this a few more times. And really, this is a movement you could really do anywhere. I mean, if you're in line with the supermarket, no one has to see what you're doing. Perhaps you're bringing them up towards you. So being mindful that any movement really can be adapted to, well, maybe not any, but some movement can be adapted out in the world so you can have movement, mindful movement as you go through your day. So do 2 more times and then release your hands to the earth. Bring your arms out to T shape and now bending at the elbows and your palms are facing the front of your space. Elbows are high, about as high as your shoulders. And again, let's just do the checkpoint. Our sitting bones are connected to the block or the earth or the chair. If we're in a chair, we're really lifting through our spine, engaging our core, and feeling that spaciousness between our shoulders and our ears. So inhale here, opening up our chest, opening up our collarbone, and bringing our arms back towards the back of our space, maybe looking up. This is our cow. And then exhale, keeping our elbows high, elbow to elbow, palm to palm, chin to chest for cat. Inhale, opening up, shining the collarbone to the sky. What does it feel like to invite a back bend here? Exhale, palm to palm, elbow to elbow, rounding the spine, expanding through our shoulder blades. One more time. Inhale, cow, keeping our sitting bones connected to the earth. Exhale into cat. Chin to chest. Really feel the rounding of the spine here. Feeling your elbows are lifted, palms are engaged towards each other. Inhale, open one more time. And exhale, lower your arms to the earth. So move your block, if you're on a block or a blanket, away, and bring your blocks close to you if you have both of them, or your books. And we're going to come into our tabletop. So on table, feeling connected, our palms are pressed firmly into the earth. And what would it feel like with your palms in the earth to have your elbow creases,
your biceps shine towards the front of your space. And so your triceps are facing towards your body. So feel what that feels like, really pushing again into the earth. So it's not a passive movement here. We have this kind of opposing force, pushing to the earth, and the earth is kind of pushing up against our hands. Our knees are just below, in line with our hips, and we're feeling the connection as well from knee to the tops of our feet, so our shins are connected to the earth, engaging our belly and keeping long in the neck here. So take some breaths here in tabletop, getting our foundation stable as we inhale and hover our knees above the earth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, lower the knees to the earth. So again, being really mindful that our belly's engaged as we do a bit of core work. Inhale, lift the knees, hover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, drop the knees. And one more time. Inhale, knees hover. Breathing as we do this. 4, 3, 2, 1. And slowly, mindfully coming back into table. From table, shift your weight a little bit into your left hand and bring your right foot to the front of your space. So we're in supported low lunge. So the front knee, the right knee is at 90 degrees, and the back knee to top of the foot is connected to the earth, is what I'm trying to say. And our fingertips are lightly pressing into the earth. If it feels good, if it feels better, you can always curl your left toes under, whatever provides the best base of support. So from here, inhale, arms come up, float up to the sky for this low lunge. Take some breaths here in low lunge. Really feel the stretch in the front of your left hip. Perhaps inviting a deeper back bend. And again, your back toes can be curled the way I have it, or you can have them flat on the earth. Inhale here, exhale, fingertips come down to the earth. And if you have your block handy, place the block under your left hand, and inhale, float your right arm to the sky. So your lower body stays where it is, and we're opening up our chest here, opening up that right shoulder, and perhaps looking up if our neck allows that, or else just looking at the earth. Coming into easy twist. Take a breath here. Inhale here, exhale, hand comes to the earth. If you have your other block, bring it in towards your right foot. And now inhale here and exhale, coming into half split. So maybe your blocks move with you, your hips are intending towards your left heel, and your right toes are kind of pointing towards the sky. Really feel that stretch on your right hamstring. Take a couple breaths here, being mindful that we're not dumping our weight in our hands, kind of lifting our chest here in half split, and then rolling our right foot towards the front, sliding our blocks towards the front. Inhale, starting again. Low lunge, arms raised to the sky. Exhale, left hand on the block, right arm, inhale, floats to the sky. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand comes to the earth. Set up our blocks, coming into half splits. And rolling your foot back to the front. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Really maybe invite that back bend here. Exhale, hands to the earth. Perhaps we lift our back knee this time and our left hand comes onto the earth. Inhale, right arm floats to the sky. So for this variation of the easy twist, exhale, right hand comes to the earth, left knee to the earth, it was lifted. And now inhale into half split. Take a breath here. Rolling our right foot to the front, hands placed on the earth, and step that right foot to the back into table. So make some adjustments here. Feel supported in table. Inhale, exhale, left foot to the front of your space. So again, just taking some adjustments here, making sure that your foundation is stable before we rise. So your back foot can be tucked under or flat to the earth, whatever you find provides the most stability. Go ahead and do that. Inhale, arms raised to the sky. Feel that stretch in the front of your right hip. Take a couple of breaths here. Then exhale, float your hands to the earth. Right hand comes on the block. Inhale, left arm floats to the sky for a twist. Turning your torso towards the left side of your space. Inhale here. Exhale, float your hand to the earth or to your blocks. Coming into half split. Hips intend to meet your right heel, and your left toes are pointing towards the sky. Being careful not to shift too much weight, doing your best to be centered. Take a couple of breaths in this half split. And now roll your left foot, coming back into supported lunge. Inhale, arms float to the sky. Exhale, arms float to the earth. Right hand on a block. Inhale, left arm floats to the sky for a twist. Exhale, left hand comes to the earth. Inhale, come into half split on the left side. Exhale, back to center. One more time. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, arms come to the earth. Perhaps lift your back knee, right hand on the earth or on a block. Inhale, left arm spins to the sky. Exhale, left hand floats to the earth. Drop your right knee. Inhale into half splits on your left side. Exhale, back to the front. Fingertips on the earth, and bring your foot to the back of the mat. Coming into table and coming into a seated position. So from the seated position, we'll come into butterfly. So bring your feet, your soles to touch, and bring your feet any distance from your groin, closer, further, whatever feels comfortable in your body. Just feeling this openness, the space that we're creating in our hips. Perhaps our fingers, our hands are on our ankles, maybe they're on our shins. Closing your eyes here and having some movement, bouncing our knees up and down, bringing that smile to your face, playing with the distance between that diamond shape. Maybe extend your legs out a little bit, bring them a little bit closer, and release. So coming into our seated position, and if you have the block, sit on your block or come into hero. We'll close our eyes, feeling grateful for the movement that we've had together. Bringing awareness, softness to our face. Opening our palms, receiving energy. Taking 3 breaths. After the 3rd breath, open your eyes. Thanks for coming out today. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.